after rallying for most of the week, grains pulled back on Thursday and Friday. Could we see prices back in the green this week? Michelle Rook is back with a preview in Markets Now.
Closing lower on Friday, Don Roose is back with analysis. Don, let's talk about some of the pressuring factors for the grain market. You know, has this just been the market taking out weather premium, profit taking? What's pressuring it?
Well, I think the big thing, Michelle, is we've had a pretty big run in the soybeans here in short order since the middle of August. $1.15 in the soybeans, 50 cents in corn roughly. And, some of these things that pushed us to the upside, dry weather in the Black Sea area, dry weather in Brazil. Looks like maybe we're going to have a pattern change in Brazil. So a little bit of a risk off type of trade, and certainly a little bit of a poor technical close on the soybean. So I think just a little bit of respect for the harvesting weekend as much as a little bit of a technical market that's just run a little bit too far, too fast.
Yeah, and that's really true of all the grains. We got up into some pretty good chart resistance. And are the funds done buying, do you think?
Well, I think the funds just want to be with the direction of the market. And I think, probably as simple as in the spring, we put in our highs, and in the fall, we usually put in our lows. And so when we were sitting down at those lower end of the ranges, seasonally, the funds bought back a big percentage of their positions, made some sense, at those lows, and I think just balanced back to the upside. And I think we're trying to decide really what's fair market value, Michelle, in this market with the fundamentals. If Brazil gets a big crop on soybeans, still pretty negative.
Yeah, and speaking of that, as we start a new week, we're going to be watching whether or not those rains confirm in South America. We also have a WASDE coming up, so a lot of factors here to chew through this week.
Yeah, I think the trade is trying to figure out, if we do have a weather pattern change in Brazil, do we have improved weather in the Black Sea area? Those are probably two factors. But then I think the end of the week on Friday, we're going to see, what the yield is on soybeans and corn. And then that probably ends it there. Then we're going to solely focus, I think, on South America weather, their production, because remember, if they get a big crop on target of what the USDA says, 700 million bushels more than this last year on production. So a big number, and that's going to be a big influence in the watch starts.
Thanks so much, Don Roose, U.S. Commodities. We'll have more AgDay coming up.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.